Nearly 2.7 million Americans have deployed since the September 11th attacks. That means millions of mothers watch their children go into harm's way. One of them has been a voice for military moms since the Democratic National Convention in 2012. She now has a new book with a simple message: be safe, love mom. Wyatt Andrews is in Washington with what motivated her to write it. Wyatt, good morning.
Good morning. Our service members go overseas well prepared for combat, but there's no training for the moms and dads who are sending off a child. So meet a mom who wrote a kind of guidebook after raising 4 officers, incredibly, 1 each in the Army, Navy, Air Force, and the Marines. Elaine Brye swears she never told her children to join the military, but all 4 became officers. There's Army helicopter pilot Brendan Brye, Navy recon pilot Jordan Brye, Air Force engineer Katrina Moon, and Marine Corps fighter pilot Eric Brye. Call it coincidence or fate, but the family photo looks like a recruitment poster for the Pentagon. It has the look of there being a plan.
No, and if you knew these kids, there is no way you could tell them what to do.
Maybe not, but service runs in the family. Elaine and her husband Courtney both served in the Air Force. Both of Elaine's parents were in the Army. And as the Brye children grew up on their farm in rural Ohio, home movies reveal 4 future officers dressed in flag-like stars on the 4th of July.
1, 2, 3.
Uncle Sam!
It's one thing to raise a child as a patriot. It's another to watch that child morph into an officer with orders to go to war. 3 of the Bryes have deployed into war zones, including the Middle East and Afghanistan. And every time, Elaine says, nothing prepares a mother to handle a deployment farewell.
When you know that they are going to a place where they could be harmed, and you don't know if they're coming back, there is a fear in that, and there is a loss in that that is indescribable.
Do you think it's dawned on most people, the moment that you just described, what it takes for a parent to see a child off like that?
I don't really think so.
The sacrifice asked of American moms led Elaine to write this book, Be Safe, Love Mom. It's a book about comforting military families, but with a surprisingly tough edge. She borrows the military phrase, embrace the suck, urging her fellow moms to handle a child's deployment by enduring it.
It means that don't waste time complaining about it. Do what has to be done. If it's hard, too bad. Just power through it.
Okay, it's hard.
Okay, it's hard. Move on. It's okay to be uncomfortable. Move on, because that's what we need to do to support our kids.
It's not all about tough love. Years before the book, Elaine Brye was well known as a military mom networking machine. She helped to expand the first email listserv for Naval Academy parents, and she's active on at least 6 Facebook pages and blogs arranging help for military families. Yes. When we visited the farm, 2 of the Brye officers, Lieutenant Jordan Brye and Captain Katrina Moon, were there, both with a new appreciation for how families experience war and how important their mother has been in the cause.
My mom is a force of nature. It's more than just a military person. There's a whole network of people and families supporting them that sometimes needs a pat in the back as well.
And that's what she does?
Yes, absolutely.
And it's her way to give back and to really help people where there really isn't a lifeline out there.
We also got to watch the only kind of family meeting that's possible. On FaceTime, they called Brendan, whose Army unit is training in the desert. Her children may be warriors, but Elaine is still mom.
Yeah, land on your wheels, boy.
The dirty side down.
Dirty side down.
Yep.
As for Elaine's favorite photo, it's not this one with all 4 together. It's this one taken seconds later when she was the target of a joke.
This is what I miss. These times when everyone is together and they're a family, they're always going to try to be together. And that's what we want, right?
For Mother's Day, Elaine wants a full family reunion, but with 2 of the Bryes out on training missions, she's embracing the fact that a phone call will be enough. Yet another snapshot of what military moms do. Gail?
Yeah.
Boy, Wyatt, thank you. If anybody's qualified to comfort military families, didn't we love her, Elaine Brye?
Yes,
and
happy
her
Mother's Day to
family.
you, Elaine. And it's also Military Spouses Appreciation Day, so we recognize the service and the sacrifice of families, too.